CFL.
And welcome to AZCFL Game of the Week. We've made it to the championship game between the South Phoenix Running Rebels and the Arizona Spartans. I'm your host, Jesse Burke, and I'm here with a special guest commentator, Andrew Jones of the Cavalry Lions. Welcome to the game. Welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much.
So obviously, Andrew, a week before, the stage was set for your squad, the Lions and the Spartans. Unfortunately, things didn't go the way you wanted to, but the beauty of football, short-term memory, you're here in the booth with me, and we're here to give the crowd a great championship performance against what we have is the South Phoenix Running Rebels, who've run all over every team this year as they are undefeated, entering this game undefeated at 11-0, whereas 12-0, whereas the Arizona Spartans, more of the Cinderella story this year, as they've bounced around from wins and losses, some quarterback confusion and some new chemistry, and they have found themselves here in the championship match. So you being in the trenches and on the field, Andrew, what do you expect from both teams from a high-level standpoint?
All right. From a high-level standpoint, one thing I do give them credit is their box guys really come at us, man. They really try their hardest, to block us, to stop us. They can move. Their big guys can actually move. Their big guys can actually put hands on us. So what I am looking for is run stops. It's going to be a very low-scoring game because of the run stopper. But we have Lorenz at quarterback, and he will throw it up there. But being in the game of this caliber, he needs to be careful throwing that ball up there because it will get taken away. There's a different energy here tonight, and anything can happen.
Definitely. The Spartans having a veteran on their side in Cam Scroggins. He was able to join me for Intel this week, talking about the championship experience is something that plays a big part in these big-time games, as some young bugs and some jitterbugs on that squad could be feeling some early emotions. Mm-hmm. So we'll see who sets the tone quick, but as you see visually, the South Phoenix Running Rebels are taking an ode to their origin with the all yellows tonight. Yellow on yellow with the yellow buckets, and the Spartans are keeping the consistency, rocking the white on whites, which is, I believe, what they wore throughout the whole playoffs. So tonight we got a little bit of David versus Goliath, but super excited as these teams from a fighting standpoint, these teams off the field. Mm-hmm. And tonight we're going to see a new champion crowned.
Yes, we are.
So with that being said, we're a couple minutes underway for the national anthem. And after that, the stage will be set for the coin toss kickoff. And 2021 season about to culminate and come to its end, which is crazy to think, man. Last year, COVID pulling the plug on the season, week 4, almost week 5. Mm-hmm. Kind of didn't know when we would be coming back. Once we got the call that systems are go, then things stopped again. We had a 2-week pause, right? So you guys, I'm sure, were getting ready, putting on the helmets, getting in the trenches.
Yep.
2-week pause. We then kind of was in limbo again. Didn't know what we're going to be in store. Then, boom, we made it back, and we haven't missed a week. Shouts, I guess now we don't need to cross our fingers, but there was not a rain week.
There was not a rain week. Usually every single season we have at least one rain week.
Right.
This season we actually went the entire season without. I mean, there was a raining moment, but we cleared it just in time to actually play the game, which is actually pretty awesome. Since I've been in this league, going on 7 years, I've literally missed one game. Or not missed one game. Had one game pushed back because of rain. So
right.
It was actually pretty cool. This has been an entertaining season. Guaranteed. I'll let you know that.
Definitely.
Right now.
Yeah, it was crazy to think, that, like I said, at first not knowing if we would have one, and then to be able to make it, 14, 15 weeks straight is a blessing in disguise. So sometimes you need a pushback to have a cool comeback, and that's what we had with the 2021 season unfolding tonight with the championship with, just that, a championship undefeated team, and then one of those that shocked the world and wants to continue that shocker as tonight, with third season, both teams 0-0.
Exactly.
And wanting to just go 1-0, as both teams have said. So as they get ready for the coin toss.
Test.
Let's see.
As of right now, we have an undefeated team, and yes, we have a team with a so-so record, but today is the day that none of that matters.
Right.
Nothing matters anymore. What matters is when that first whistle blows to that last whistle blows.
And you being from different teams, you played with the Central Valley Sergeants that actually merged with the Rebels this year. You have, exited the playoffs. You've made it to undefeated. You've made it to 8-0, 8-2 winning records. You've had winning streaks. So you've been able to feel the agony of defeat and the thrill of victory. Tonight, it maximizes as one team will be hurting and the other team will be flying.
Oh, trust me, I still have the agony.
You're an emotional guy, though, man. That's what it is.
I'm a Leo, man. I feel everything.
He's a lover, guys. So that's what it is. So captains are meeting at midfield. I will note one of the captains for the Rebels will not make it tonight, as the Eddie Fluker hurt himself in the semifinals match. And, I hate to see that because you always want your best talent on the field. But
Exactly.
I love the brotherhood, and Martin, too, his guy is rocking his jersey tonight. So I love to see that. Martin, too, traditionally rocks number 6, but tonight you'll be seeing him rock number 1.
On behalf,
It's all right to get hurt, man. It happens all the time. It's a physical game. But at the same time, you're still a very valuable asset on the sideline as you are on the field. So you still gotta bring it,
Right. He has to bring that emotional side.
The emotional talk to you guys.
Exactly.
Keep him calm.
and the football were being tailed. Spartans, you are the
Call his tails. Let's see what it comes with. And
defer. Okay.
the Spartans have deferred the kickoff. So the South Phoenix Running Rebels will start the game with the ball as an offensive flying high team. They're not going to shy away from that. Where most people will say their defense is their meat and potatoes, but hey, why not start the championship with the rock?
Well received.
Hey.
Gentlemen, shake hands, get your teams out.
They want to start the game. I'm coming at you, and I'm coming at you fast.
Right. I mean, you as a defensive-sided player, you getting your hands wet early in this game, I imagine, sets the emotions and sets the tone. But yeah, as the handshakes are now underway, the teams have gone to their respective sidelines. The hype is there. The stage is set. I'm excited. Again, Andrew Jones, Jesse Burke, Arizona Cactus Football League championship game. And have, quite the officiating crew tonight. Looks like 100 referees out there. So they should get the call right,
Keep the laundry to yourself so they let the boys play football. It's a championship game, man. It's going to get rough. It's going to get wild. It's going to get loud. Let the boys play football.
Hopefully the only yellow we see tonight is the Rebels uniforms.
Yeah, it's kind of bright. I like them, though. I like them.
The sun is still beating strong, so I believe the first half we should have daylight providing, but then hopefully let's see how they hold up under the lights.
I feel bad for anybody who has a dark visor right now, because I tell you right now, playing games like this and that sun decides to hit that 6 o'clock, 6:30 area, it's just right in your eyes.
Is the swag worth it though, man? Like
it is until you get scored on.
Yeah.
And you come back, I couldn't see.
I couldn't. Hey, the swag cost me, bro.
The swag cost me, but hey, I look good.
Did you? I'm gonna be on that highlight, but I'm gonna look good on that highlight.
I'm gonna look good on the highlight.
So, definitely super excited as the national anthem's underway. So, keep an eye out for that. I was curious to see who was singing tonight's rendition.
I was about to hit the pipes in a minute, man.
Hey,
I can't sing, but I can make it sound like I can.
I mean, I think anybody can sing. I don't think anybody can sing well. I think that's the trade-off.
Exactly. Like driving over here, I
Oh,
live in Gilbert.
you were belting it.
I was listening to some Jodeci. I was hitting them notes.
Oh, my guy's a '90s guy. He knows what it is.
There you go.
was still there. Oh, say just that star-spangled banner yet waves o'er the land of the free. And the home of the brave.
And there it was, the national anthem sang for the last time of the 2021 season. Like I said, the stage is set, and we're ready to unfold tonight's championship matchup. Couldn't be more excited as this, as you said, Andrew, this season has been emotionally packed, roller coaster related, and nothing but excitement, hype, competition, and journalism type hype with the championship that we have. And super excited. So
Super excited. Man, that national anthem does something to me every single time. I used to actually get upset when you guys didn't play it. I was like, no. I want to hear it still play it. I know we got situations going on with it, but that right there actually, it hits me in my heart.
You know, it gets you right in the feels.
Right in the feels.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, you know, you being an athlete, it's definitely a great way to start off a competition and a great way to, like, kind of let it know, hey, we ready, right?
We ready.
And with that being said, both teams are ready. Kickoff underway, 60 minutes, championship match. Andrew Jones, Jesse Burke, Arizona Cactus Football League, ready to bring it for you. Kick is underway. Chris Noble.
More of like a squib kick picked
Right.
up by, who was that, number
21 on the Rebels.
Taken down right at the 42.
Juwan Lewis.
Short gain on the
So
kickoff return.
looks to be let's see who we got at quarterback. Obviously, Scotty Bugatti Hutchinson has been the emergency quarterback that has shocked the world and definitely been where his team needs him to be, and playing running back, playing offense, you know, and being a team player, not a me player. So shouts to, you know, what we'll see. But tonight and now we got Renz, who definitely wants to get over that mountaintop tonight and get his, I believe, his first AZCFL championship, as the last time he played in a championship was on the receiving end of a loss when he played with the Outlaws against the Lions back in 2019. And funny enough, that was actually the last time he's lost a game. So Renz has been on the revenge tour, if you will, and definitely excited to get this championship match going. As empty backfield lets it fly early.
That is exactly what I was talking about right there, because I know he likes to let that he likes to let that thing rip. But
Intended receiver Rico.
But being the Spartans defense, his defensive coordinator, they knew that was coming. They're very well at game planning and watching film, so they knew that was coming early.
And right there, number one cornerback Cam Scroggins, step for step for him, letting him know he's been around, one of the older ancient artifacts of the AZCFL. Respectfully, let me call him that. And you know, he knows what this game means to him and the young guys on his squad, and he's going to bring his best tonight, as expected. Renz now looks right, throws it again, complete. This time, enough for a first down. I believe that's Guy Brown.
And Guy Brown has been a talent since I've met him. Back when I was on the Hornets, he has been a talent, man. He works hard. He wants to win, man.
And the Rebels testing the Spartans defense early. Like you were saying, and I imagine a popular trend thinking it'd be a run-heavy game. Renz trying to shake up and kind of put the stats in a blender early.
Exactly. So right now they're all huddled up. We're just waiting for him to step on out.
So as a defensive guy, when they start, you know, going at you early like this, and it's kind of like 0 to 60, is the game plan shaken up at all, or is it just kind of like you know that they would come at us?
It's kind of like we know you're going to come at us. We got the run right here.
Hand off to Ian Robinson. Solid run. Nice run for a first down. Ian Robinson's been trying to get loose all year. This could be the game that sets him free.
Exactly. So back to your question. When offenses, they come out, you know, going full speed, Most of the time when it comes to defense, you guys just want to figure out a way just to slow down. Okay,
Right.
just get your heads real quick. Let's get the game plan going. Let's get comfortable, because they already came out with a game plan to go fast. But normally, when offense comes out full speed like that, defense usually copes probably the next series, and that's when everything starts, getting in balance.
I got you.
We start taking over.
So a lot of communication early once they get off the
Lots
field,
of
if they can get
communication.
off the field, as the Rebels are threatening early. 2 first downs on this drive, looking hot. As
Rins.
another pass, this time to Ty Ross.
Pass, short gain.
Short gain, as
Second down.
Reggie
Ryan
Jackson was
Rebels.
upset with the missed tackle there. Spartans led by their star-studded
strong for the
linebacker
ball.
crew, man. Jake Lee, Reggie Jackson. You got Roe Reeves. They star-studded bunch back there. Big linebacking crew too. I think
Yeah.
none of them are shorter than 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah.
Tall guys, big guys. Championship experience as well. Played with the Stampede and won a championship, I believe, in 2018. So some championship experience on both sides of the field, and that will, again, play a big part in tonight.
Tonight it's about, I've been here before, so let's see who's going to come out on top. So they drop back from trips.
Renz
throws a
again
slant
to
the
Ty
middle.
Ross. He's got room.
And he is taken down at the 1.
So, man, Ren's
Wow.
looking good. Rebels
First
looking
down,
good.
Running Rebels.
I don't want to say the Spartans back on their toes, but this is all Rebels running early. And like you said, first and goal on the 1 yard line.
Exactly. So right now, Renz looks like he has the ball on a rope. And like their communication, their practices must been, this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it. We're going to do it quick.
You know, he definitely, social media was lit. He definitely let them
man.
know what he was going to do, what he's been doing all year. I mean, you know, it definitely has some haters, definitely has some fans, but when you're undefeated since the last time you
Rebels
lost,
ball
I
on
would
the
talk.
1 yard line.
I would
Yeah.
do some jawing.
You actually have room to speak. And
Right.
nobody can tell you to be quiet. The
Right.
only time they can tell you to be quiet is when you lose. But if you haven't lost, then hey, talk all you want. I might block you for the season, but I'll see you in a little bit. You're still my guy.
I might cry in the car, but that's it.
Oh, definitely.
As first flag of the night, looks like
Penalty on the play.
somebody jumped.
It's championship, man. They're getting excited.
And with that being said, somebody on the offense did jump. So false start. They're going to move him back. So definitely the Spartans are thankful for that, as they haven't been able to stop the Rebels yet.
No, not at all.
No. And all Wrens so far. All Wrens, and shouts to the receivers, you know, coming in the clutch. We saw a lot of that last week. Drop passes was kind of the downfall for the Phantoms.
Yeah.
Not helping out their quarterback, their young quarterback, just that. Right now we have Ty Ross and the Wildcat. They love to do that in these close scenarios. And fake handoff to Ian,
Takes the handoff.
and
We are-
not fooled.
Not fooled at all. We all saw that coming. We all saw that coming. I saw that from him.
Second down.
And I haven't watched film on
running
them
Rebels.
in 6 weeks.
And Antonio Smothers letting them know he's rocking the baby. He came up with the game-saving tackle last week. You know, I'll try to keep those memories low for you. But
I was
again,
gonna say, man, come
you know,
on,
hey,
bro.
I
My
got
heart
it.
still hurts a little bit.
You know, it's business, not personal.
It's
you know,
business, not personal.
So, as second down now, things definitely slowing down. I think the only thing slowing them down has been the huddle.
Yeah. The one thing about the Rebels, though, their run game, I would say this, I'm going to say this on air, it would need a little bit of help. Their passing game is definitely where they want to go to. But their run game with the Spartans' run-stopping game, yeah,
Right.
it's gonna be a hard-hitting game. So we got to run here.
Another Wildcat gets it to Ian
Up the middle.
and can't get something shaken. So this is going to bring up a third down. Andrew, if the Spartans can come off the field with only 3 points let up, or, you know, nothing, big emotional win or moral victory, I'd say.
Definitely.
So now here comes Ren's back in. You know, enough of the trickery, coach. Let me put the quarterback in, I'm guessing.
They ran that play against the Phantoms earlier in the year, and it was a game-winning play. So I guess they decided to try to
Yeah, and it
try
was
again.
farther out. It was like on the 30
Yeah.
or so in double overtime. Yeah, definitely exciting game.
Things like that don't happen. Don't work twice. We watch for that kind of stuff. We watch for every little key that can give us that. We'll be right there in your face as soon as you stop the ball.
So third and goal now. Big stop, big play for both sides, though.
With trips to the right, running back to the left, This is definitely a passing situation.
Renz looks, throws it.
Could have been picked off right there. You got to be careful with
Dangerous
that.
pass, as Ro Reeves was the closest guy to the pass. So 4th down, good stop by the Spartans after the Rebels were looking like they were running downhill the whole time. But let's see if they send out the kicking unit to play it safe. I mean, it's the championship. It's early. You can be conservative. You can, hit them in the head, hit them in the mouth, but it looks like they are sending out the kicking unit. So Steven Spefano, let's see.
Sorry about the name
Stefan
bombing.
Speno, that's it. Stefan Speno.
So like you asked me earlier, when the offense comes out flying and, that's all. This is the perfect example. All defense has to do is calm down a little bit and recognize what they're doing. And now look.
Yeah,
did all that running just to end up with 3 points.
Right. So it may have worked with their advantage because now the offense may be a little tired as this snap, hold, kick.
That's good.
And good. So 3 points and first score of the night. But let's give that moral victory to the Spartans, only letting up 3 points.
It looks like we have a down player on the sideline. He's either out of breath or something happened.
And that is Ty Ross.
We actually have Ty Ross down on the field right now, on the sideline. They're looking at him now, so we'll.
Could be a cramp.
Yeah,
it's really dry and hot. Probably 147 degrees today.
I hope he didn't get too pregame excited because usually that happens.
That can happen.
Big games like this.
I remember we called a game together. You were telling me about drinking mustard or pickle juice.
I didn't say mustard.
You didn't say mustard.
I think you said mustard.
I said mustard, but you said you
Pickle.
ate a pickle one time and it was burning your chest.
Yeah, exactly. I need juice.
The juice, not the pickle itself.
Exactly. So right now we are setting up for kickoff.
Yeah, so 3-0 early in this game. 7:56 in the first championship matchup. Definitely not the expected start. Renz, firing on all cylinders, and then boom, the Spartans, like you said, as the field got more congested, they kind of figured it out. So good on them to only let up 3, and now let's see what they can do with the rock in their hands, as this is more of a squib kick. This is going to go in the back of the end zone for a touchback. Or it might not. Oh, okay. Dangerous.
No, it's a touchback.
Very dangerous, because if that stayed alive, the Spartans or the Rebels could have just picked it up for a touchdown.
Got to be careful.
Anything past 10
you gotta
yards.
Know football.
Yeah.
I think that's something that Matt was talking about with the Spartans. He said it, I think, on the live. He said, you guys, don't forget the rules, because I think that's how they lost before, right? It was a rule that they forgot.
After the ball rolls out the back
I forget what it was. I don't know exactly.
On the Spartans, first down.
It happened in the Lions championship run 2 years ago when they played the Spartans in the first round. There was a kickoff, nobody touched it, and they just picked it up and it was a touchdown. So
almost happened again.
yeah. So all the excitement, sometimes you can lose sight of the X's and O's and the basics. So I guess that's where those conversations come from and those reminders.
Yeah.
So first down now, and Trey at starting quarterback. So
Trey's here. Okay.
Switching it up, letting the defense be on their toes early.
Run.
And right there, that's the handoff
Up the middle, slam
let's see who that was. Oh, that's Scotty. So they got Scotty at running back. So hey, why not? Why choose one or the other? Have both.
Exactly. Throw them up a
So
bit.
that's the versatility of Scotty, and good to see Trey, who's been battling injury all year, to be in this championship game, making the start. Definitely shocked the AZCFL world when he let him know he's not with the Phantoms anymore. Him and Cam Scroggins, more of a package deal, came over to the Spartans, and man, here they are in the championship.
Here they are.
High snap, handoff to Key.
A little cut back,
and
stopped short.
Short gain on a handoff to the outside. Third down.
So third and short early in their own territory, but
A little hurry up here.
Trey rocking the red cleats.
Yeah, we got doubles right now. We got
looking to pass it. Yeah, flag is thrown. Trey backpedaling, just has to get rid of it. Martwan Weaver.
I don't know.
Penalty on the play.
I don't know if Trey is actually healthy enough to be playing right now. As you can see, he's kind of babying that right arm.
Right, came off gingerly.
Yeah, he was injured with an AC joint sprain. Same thing that I had when I missed the Roll Tide game. It is a painful injury, and for a quarterback,
especially I think it's in his throwing arm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
5-yard penalty.
So we'll see. you know, it could be a mental edge. You know, having Coach Aaron Wilkins on Intel a couple weeks back when his injury was kind of fresh, his thought process is, you know, regardless if Trey is 100% or not, him in a uniform warming up can toy with the defense a little bit.
Exactly.
So let's see how long he's in there for, and it's good to know you have that insurance policy in Scotty Bugatti, who can play quarterback and has been playing quarterback well.
So you have doubles right here.
Fake handoff.
Drops back.
Quick pass to the outside.
Dangerous
Drops.
as that bounced off the hands, I believe, of Martwan Weaver.
That was actually, I think, LaRue Burley.
Oh, that is LaRue Burley
is
coming
back.
back from his beating people up.
Exactly. Congrats to him on his knockout. Was it last weekend? Yeah, last weekend,
he
Friday.
does UFC. I'm not too knowledgeable of that stuff, but it looks dangerous.
You don't got to be knowledgeable to know a knockout.
You know what I'm saying?
So he's doing good, man. I'm glad he made
good
it back
good
safely.
for you, man. That was really cool to see. And, you know, these guys are, like I said, multifaceted. And, you know, it's good to know somebody that I wouldn't get in a fight with, you know?
And it's actually funny. I got my haircut at his brother's barbershop yesterday.
Oh, so
Yeah.
keeping it in the family. We support local around here.
Solo Burley, man. So we got split back, 2 receivers to the left, drop back.
Fake handoff. Trey looking to pitch.
Oh.
Now he cuts the defenders, and nothing there.
Stopped short.
Looks
Is that
like a
Shane?
cleat got stuck in the dirt.
On the play.
As
Third down, Spartan.
Shane Johnson, number 5 of the Rebels, championship experience as well. Brought his ring to the episode of Intel this Thursday, letting him know that was the last time
Lined up in the neutral zone at the
he won a
snap.
championship, was back with the
5-yard
Rebels.
penalty.
Shane and I have a funny friendship. All season, we've just been throwing the little middle finger emoji at each other on every post.
That's love.
Linebacker versus linebacker.
I love that. That's respect.
Yeah, we'll never go head to head, but we talk to each other from the sidelines.
Right. That's the mutual respect.
It is.
Game watches game.
Yeah, I hit him up in his inbox. You know, good luck to him. All love. So
So he let the world know he's going to come back regardless. If they win, they run it back. If he loses, they run it back. So
yeah,
good to see. Is a high snap.
run right here.
Handoff
Stop
to Key.
Handoff up the middle.
Also, uh-oh.
And let's see. Shane Johnson with the ball. Let's see. They're trying to convince the ref. The refs usually need to discuss it with them themselves. And it looks like it's going to be Rebel ball. So let's see.
Was a fumble.
We don't have replay technology, so they got to go off the strength of the refs.
So it's
And so the Rebels recover. So first down, Rebels. Unfortunate chain of events for the Spartans, who weren't really getting much going on offense, but Rebels getting it done on offense slowly, and now on defense, turning up. So far, all Rebels in this game. 4:45 left in the first.
Yeah. Small things like that, man, can change and turn the tables, man. Momentum swing, just like last week, Lions versus the Spartans, man. It was a momentum shifter.
Right. And that's all it could take is just one play that turns it around, which is crazy to think because there's over 80 to 100 plays in a game. But
exactly, that one play. It's hard once you're unbalanced. It's hard to get it back.
Right. So Rebel is nice in great field position right now.
Run.
Handoff now to John Hendricks. Antonio Smothers
Handoff
almost
up the middle
picked him
for
up off the
Gain.
ground.
He definitely wanted to body slam him on that.
Yeah.
Second down, running Rebels.
It's a championship. He wants to get every type of hit he can. This is the last game of the season, regardless who wins. So, these guys put on their shoulder pads and strapped up for the last time this week. So, at least in this season. So they are giving it all, and we appreciate that.
Set the tone.
So second and 6, I'd say.
Yeah. Rebels coming out in doubles right now. What down is it right now? We have a second down right now.
So pass is complete. I believe that is Rico.
Oh,
He breaks the defender. He's got room down the sideline.
Touchdown, Rebels.
And he's in. Touchdown.
Amazing.
So let's see. I believe that is Rico.
All right. Rebels scored. What is it? 9-0 us so far. Wow.
No, that's number 15. Let's see who that is. It's hard to say. But, yeah, impressive. He rode the whole sideline. Number 10.
Was it number 10?
Yeah.
Renzo Mackey.
Lorenzo Mackey Jr. with a touchdown.
And that's very impressive because that's the backup quarterback.
Running Rebels.
Right.
Their starting quarterback's Lorenz, and their backup quarterback is Lorenzo.
Exactly. And one to another and just scored.
So that's impressive stuff. And see, now I can't tell. Now it looks like it's number 18, who is Roderick Taylor. Let's give it to Roderick Taylor. They waved it. So
It's good.
snap, hold, kick is good.
South Phoenix
10-0.
10.
And Andrew, like you were
Arizona
saying,
Spartans, 0.
it all stemmed from that fumble.
Exactly.
And now the momentum, which, honestly was kind of all on the Rebel side to begin with, is now a little bit more enforced on the Rebel side. 10-0 early in this game. And let's see how the Spartans bounce back as,
It's very important right now for the Spartans to go on that sideline and calm everything down. Don't get all hyped. Don't get all crazy because it's football. Things are going to happen like that. They got to talk to each other, calm each other down, act like you've been here before, and go out and play
they
the
have
game.
been here before. They've,
Exactly.
they came back from a deficit, and they've come back from deficits all year. So and not only statistically and on the scoreboard, they've come back from injuries and doubts and haters and everything. So a lot of football left in this game, but again, like you said, the urgency is a little higher on the Spartan side, especially after letting Taylor bounce down, past 2 or 3 guys for 6. So
Got to make those sideline tackles, man. Sideline is your friend.
sideline is your friend. As the kickoff is underway, and this is going to trickle in the back of the end zone where Jonathan Finch is going to take it
that was
out.
not
Dangerous
smart.
play
Takes it out of the end zone.
as he's going to be stopped right around the
At
5-yard line.
5-yard line, taken
See?
down.
Very poor choice, I would say. Maybe he overthought it. Did he have a fear that it would have been a safety if he ran backwards or
Exactly.
something? I think it was an overthought, but you don't want to bring it out from the back of the end zone. I mean, the end zone itself is 10 yards.
Exactly.
And then you run out. He had 15 yards and only got 5.
Exactly.
So
If you feel like the ball is going over your head, let it go.
Right.
Don't try to reach for a kickoff.
So unfortunate position for the Spartans that are already hurting. And
Fake burgers.
let's see if they can dig some separation.
Yeah.
So
We will see.
Trey
Right now they
back
come
there.
out in doubles with Trey at quarterback with the red cleats on tonight.
Yeah, I think they got spikes too, so definitely swaggy. There's a high snap, fake handoff,
To LaRue.
pitch,
Quick
catch
pass to
is
the
to
outside.
LaRue. He's got some room to run.
First down.
First down. That's exactly what the Spartans needed.
Going to be a first down for the Arizona Spartans.
So it's all about how you respond after, getting scored on. But with that, the Rebels on the sideline are also deep convo right now, trying to continue their success. So both teams are doing what they need to be doing right now. More so on the Rebel side. High snap, fake handoff. Trey gets it off to LaRue again.
All right.
Quick pass to the outside is taken down quickly.
As a
For a short
Spartans
gain.
player
Second
is
down.
pushed
Spartans.
down. I think trying to get some extra. There's a lineman trying to get a flag. Gotta love the sales pitches here in the championship.
They're not going to just throw random flags.
Right?
Not today.
Come on, ref. It's my birthday.
You don't want to throw too many crazy flags. You have to run to your car.
Yeah.
So we got trips to the right by the Spartans. Running backs to our left.
A high snap. Trey's got to corral it, and he does. Dangerous as the Rebels
Sack
are
on the
there.
play.
By
So-
Shane Johnson.
Shane Johnson.
Taking it third down.
He is acting like he has been here before
Running Rebels
because
defense
He has.
in the backfield.
He's playing
Third
in
down,
Shane.
Spartans.
exactly. I told him I was going to call him Shanae on the air.
Shanae?
Yeah, I was going to say I'm going to call you number 5, Shanae Johnson. But out of respect, I'll call you Shane.
Shane. SJ.
SJ.
You know what I'm saying? As they jumped early as should be 5 free yards for the Spartans. You played against both these quarterbacks, correct? You played against Trey. You've played against Renz.
Renz, Trey, and Scotty.
So what's as a defender, what's kind of your first thing that pops up for each quarterback, like their playing style?
We'll start with Renz. He can run, but he won't. So that's one thing we have to worry about. Like, it'll look like he will, but he won't. As soon as he gets pressure in his face, he chucks it.
Okay.
He just finds a spot and chucks it. Hopefully it lands in the right hands. With Scotty, he will run. He will definitely run because he is, naturally a running back.
Trey throws it.
Oh, almost picked off.
The outside is incomplete.
Trey will run it. He's a big body, so you gotta put a hat on him to get him down.
Right.
Get a bunch of bodies on him, but he can't actually throw, which is kind of scary. And then with Trey, he's just an athlete. He likes to run and he can throw as well.
Yeah, so all well-rounded. So with that, 4th down coming up, looks like they're sending out the punting unit. So Rebels not flexing, not flinching on defense, and kind of wanting to complete this mission. They want to go undefeated. I mean, what team doesn't?
Right.
They don't want the Patriot giant jokes or the choke artist jokes, nothing like that. So as 11 seconds left in the quarter, they're probably going to let this thing wind down to the second.
Mm-hmm. And there, I think that's Scotty back there punting also. So the
guy does it all.
He punts, quarterback, running back, wherever he needs to be at.
He's a marketing specialist with his T-shirts and the Lay's potato chips. And with that, we've arrived at the second quarter of the AZCFL Championship. South Phoenix running Rebels 10, Arizona Spartans nothing.
We have a score.
They did have the ball. They just they're set to punt it away. And so far, Andrew, I don't want to say all defense because it's shutout, but the Rebels are looking good on both sides of the ball. Clearly, preparation, communication. Is there anything you're seeing that they're lacking right now?
No. The Rebels are doing what the Rebels do. They're coming out fast and handling business. Spartans, on the other hand, they just got to get their defense under control and not on special teams, not make mental mistakes. Those mental mistakes can cause you. But the Rebels, when they come out, they forcing fumbles. They're making it known that they are here. And that is a momentum shifter. Momentum shifter will hurt you. Coming off the fumble, coming off the touchdown, and then having that mental mistake on special teams, that right there put them in an area to where they can score again. So that's going to cause more ruckus on the Spartan sideline, which I'm hoping they can calm down and get back to this game.
Martin 2 set to return the punt.
So let's see what low snap. Scotty boots that thing off the side of his foot. And will be returned by Martin 2, who can fly. And he is smacked. Good tackle. Good open field tackle. As a flag is thrown, so of course you ruin a good play with a mental mistake.
Exactly. Emotions, man. It's a championship game. Emotions are high.
But you got to dead the ego.
But hey, you get stuck, you get stuck. That's football, baby. The beautiful sound.
So with that, it'll be an extra, 15 yards.
Yeah.
So second quarter, Yonkers High School AZCFL Championship 2021 season.
I kind of like their Laffy Taffy uniforms.
The Laffy Taffy uniform.
The banana ones? I know.
Yeah.
I know you got it. Where's the bananas? I know you got it. Everybody does, man.
Yeah. They're the least favorite Starburst flavor, I've heard, though.
Yeah, too sour. They have like a sting to it.
So, yellow,
Going to be
an ode to their original season, their first season, it was all yellow.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Arizona Spartans.
Surprising there's no red out there tonight, right?
Number 27.
Cleats.
Oh, yeah, true. True, touche.
Moving the ball forward for the running Rebels
It looks like
offense.
D-Row, he has some red gloves on.
Red gloves, yeah.
But somebody always got to rack something red. No matter.
Yeah, it's like a blood, it's like you see blood, like Tiger Woods in the red polo on Sundays.
Exactly.
So let's see now. Rebels in great field position, man. They're blessed tonight as the handoff to Ian, shaking down the middle.
Yeah.
Nice 5-yard run, 6-yard run. So that penalty is gonna hurt them, but help the Rebels as man, they're looking good. They're looking confident, looking comfortable, and composed. So dangerous. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's dangerous when the undefeated team looks prepared and ready to roll, right?
Yeah, that's if you get that, you're in trouble, man. But
the machine's got a full tank of gas. That's scary.
Exactly. Rebels coming out in a doubles formation. Let's see. I think Rins might throw it on this one. Yep, he's going to drop back. He's going to toss
Looking
it.
right.
To an out route.
Short, right at the foot at the receiver. If that bounced up any longer, Rowe had a shot at it, but that was intended receiver number 12. I believe that's Guy
Brown.
Yeah, Guy Brown.
I will give you guys a fun fact. Since we are in the championship game, there's no more film after this. The out route is Guy's favorite route. I've known it since he was younger. I was like, Guy, you're going to run an out. I know. I can tell how you're lined up. I can tell how you're breathing. You're going to run it out.
See, I was asking about, like, body language or people selling it. It's like, a receiver that's lined up. It's like, oh, okay, they're running the ball. I could tell that he's not even excited.
No.
So,
Trips left.
good intel for next season.
He's going to drop back.
Renz looks, throws it off the hands. I know the rules of football. It touches your hands. You got to catch it.
You got to catch it, especially when it sits in your lap like that.
Yeah, you got to apologize to your QB after that one. So, fourth down now. And coach, yes.
Coach Gromko from my high school, Upland High School, he one thing he taught me when I first started playing football back in 2002, I believe it was. He said, treat that football like it's my baby. And if you drop my baby, I'm a, what coaches say.
Oh, for sure.
So something like that, you got to catch, especially in a big game like this, man. Take advantage of every single opportunity you get, because if not, it will bite you in the behind.
I tend to talk back to people, so I'd be like, hey, coach, why are people throwing your baby then? If the football is your baby. But,
exactly.
I was a hockey player. I probably would have had to skate after that one. Yeah. So, fourth down now. But they look like the offense is staying out there. But is someone running Rebels taking a timeout? Want to talk it over?
Yeah. See what's going on. Calm them down a little bit. Can't be dropping easy passes like that or throwing the ball into the dirt when there's no one in your face.
They also, he could be trying to get for a hard count, maybe to get them to jump.
Yeah.
Even though about 5 yards, it would give them about a first down. But let's see. It's that uncomfortable position, a little too far for a field goal, too close to punt it.
Yeah. Because I don't think their kicker can launch it like that. That's a good distance right there.
Yeah, no, I think he hit like a 38-yarder, which was pretty impressive. From this distance, though, no, it would be around, 42 yards.
Yeah, that's a far kick.
Or no, it'd be, I'm sorry, 40. So it'd be 35-yard line plus 17. So 52. Yeah, he's not making that.
38 and 50.
Touche.
Trips right for the Rebels. Definitely going to pass it being a fourth down.
Yeah, Ren's now looking right, eyeing down his receiver. Intercepted. Nothing but room. If Billy, let's see. That is Billy Sewing Jr., and all he did was slow down. I think he overthought it, but he could have had 6. But good interception. Who is rocking number 1, man. Usually rocks number 7, but tonight he's rocking number 1.
Numbers tonight. I wonder. You don't want to change.
Or no, Vaughn Van Dame rocked 7. Billy was rocking 7 a couple years ago. So yeah, that is Billy, number 1.
Makes sense.
I like to call him Pop Smoke. Billy Pop Smoke.
I like it.
He's a rock star. He lets him know. He gets the guitar on first downs. It's been an impressive interception, and this may have been that momentum swing that the Spartans need. Yeah,
they get that balance back, because it was unbalanced for a minute, but something like that can really get them back. Now Spartans just need to come out and handle their business, man.
So
don't do anything predictive.
Right. Let's see as Trey
back
now
to pass.
Looks left. Now rolls out right. Lets it fly. Overthrown Marton Weaver. And
second down, Spartans.
Outside of the vicinity, even if he, was step for step, that would have been out of bounds. But again, nice, good to see some, signs of life from the Spartans. And, man, I would hate to call a first half dagger, but if the Rebels scored on that one, that would have been a tough hill to climb as now they're only down still 2 scores with better half of this quarter still.
It looks like Trey's arm's doing pretty well being able to chuck it that far. And
he must got some cortisone or cortisone cream in that, after that series. But now handoff, dangerous. Nice play by Scotty to hold on to it.
In the back by the running Rebel defense.
So that almost was another gift to the Rebels, but dangerous, but also
I think I've seen that happen to them before.
Bounces off the shoulder pads, right? Just right off the chest.
That's communication. You guys got to know your plays.
Spartans.
Because something like that should not be happening,
Right,
like I said, in a game of this caliber.
Yeah, there's no tomorrow.
No. There is a tomorrow for somebody.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but someone else going to be going at home crying because of one mistake.
So they let's see how third down now.
So we have Van Dam down here on the bottom. Number 20 is, I believe that is Dwayne Phillips. That's a great matchup. Dwayne is actually a very, very good athlete at the DB position. So him and Van Dam going against each other will definitely be a battle today.
So now I think this is going to be on the Spartans, who can't afford, or let's see. Scotty's talking back. I mean, both sides are always going to plead their case. Rarely think they'll say, guys, it was on me.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, no, Dwayne, with the absence of Fluke, they switched things around. They had Dwayne and 2.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think Hollywood is in the back.
Yeah.
Offense, number 77, 5-yard penalty.
So,
Third down.
unfortunate penalty for the Spartans, as that's going to back them up, making it a 3rd and forever.
Mm-hmm.
So, could be a crisis averted by the Rebels if they can come off the field here after that interception.
Offense is moving backwards. 3rd down. Spartans.
So 10:32 left.
Spartans come out in a doubles look with the running back to the left. Definitely a passing formation.
So Trey looking left now, looking down the middle of the field. Has to roll out right. Unable to get away from Dylan Alderman, who's been a problem all year. I think man's got like 10 or 11 sacks on the year. Upwards, closer to, I think maybe closer to his jersey number 14, but he has been a monster all year. And a big, I guess, source of the success of the defense has, when I had Fluke and 2 on Intel, he was talking about when the edge are able to get the pressure on the quarterback, it makes their jobs just that much easier.
Exactly.
So Dylan Alderman came to play and has been on brand all season, as the punt now is a skyscraper by Scotty.
That's going to bounce,
and
right?
this is going to take a Spartans bounce, and 2 is good looking to field it. Makes a couple miss. Now he's got room to run. Cuts it up upfield. Is still alive.
He is on his feet.
Bounces outside again. He's still on his feet.
Oh, my God.
He may have nothing but the room to score. This may be 6. He's slowing down, and he's down.
Oh,
one of the most impressive returns you'll see in the AZCFL.
Wow.
Unfortunately, nothing but traffic slowed down. Looked like construction on the highway is the only thing that slowed him down.
Oh, no, I think he got to run a little bit more, man. That took a lot of energy out of him.
May have the little bit of the Gatorade cup, hovering over his name, but impressive return by Martin, too, who is letting them know this is the championship game, and he's putting on for his fall jersey, representing for Queens, New York, East Coast, baby. And very impressive return, man. Kind of made me a little speechless. I know it's dangerous for a broadcaster, but boy, when he goes back and watches that, it's going to be impressive.
Wow. That was an incredible return.
He
did run out of gas. He did a lot of back and forth.
Some of those Spartans players need to hit the weight room, man. You got to bring that guy down.
Yeah.
But now the Rebels in dangerous territory for the Spartans as the handoff to Hendricks. And, man, what a turn of events. I mean, Andrew,
yes,
we see that interception, and then, kind of the air got taken out of the audience a little bit, and the dynamic switched. And now they turn it around with their own gut punch and their own breath taker in that return.
They're actually making this a championship game. The Spartans, they had a little balance shift, a little momentum shift, but the Rebels came back and just punched them with the sack and then the wonderful punt return.
As now the handoff again to Ian, but a flag is thrown.
For a 2-yard gain. Penalty on the play.
Man, Andrew, this is definitely, save the last dance. This is a back and forth. This is a heavyweight fight. This is an emotional roller coaster. Score, again, in all favor of the Rebels, but Spartans have been doing.
Offense, number 69, 15-yard penalty, second out.
So let's see. Tripping on number 69. That's Corey Washington. One of your former teammates on the Sergeant days.
Yes, sir.
So
Definitely trusted him being on that D-line.
yeah.
He was both ways.
Yeah.
D-line
Plays
and
both
O-line.
sides of the ball.
Rebel offenses.
Yeah. Penalties will hurt you, man.
Self-inflicted by by the Rebels.
I know it has to hurt for him to get that return and then he's get a penalty ticket.
Right.
Like,
He's
come
like,
on,
guys,
man."
come on. You're shedding some of the yardage I got.
Rance drops back.
Passes. That looks like that hit the dirt.
Yeah.
And incomplete. So we'll bring up a second down now. Or bring up a third down
running
now.
Rebels.
Third and very long for the Rebels. They have to switch up their routes. They have to switch up their routes, man. Because the Spartans are definitely know exactly what's coming. So they got to switch it up a little bit, do some trickery.
So I think a timeout is being called.
Timeout. Rebels.
So it's a
Second and a half.
timeout by the Rebels, second of the half. And obviously the Spartans want to talk things over. But, yeah, Andrew, I mean, take me to what's going on in the players' mindset right now. The Spartans down. They've been down before, though. You're a defensive leader. What are you telling your guys right now?
Keep your heads. Keep your heads. Don't be yelling at each other. Don't say this is your fault. This is your fault. And just do what you're told, man. Do exactly what we train to do. Do exactly what our game plan is to study. And if you've watched film, you know what's going to work because we're better than we are. We're better than we are. That's my favorite part. We're better than we are. But right now, we're not acting like it. So let's get back to work.
Sure.
Let's get back to work.
And then on the other side, when you're winning, it's like stay humble, right? Because the job's not finished.
Exactly. That's so important. When we're winning, you can ask my teammates. I actually don't talk at all on the sideline. I'm like, nope, because this game's not over yet. I can't celebrate anything because
What are we celebrating?
what are we celebrating?
Right.
So we got to stay calm, stay humble, gas.
As the Rebels are trying to listen to
Lead.
touchdown. That is something you cannot allow in a championship game.
Take advantage of every opportunity, as was said earlier.
And
Something like that you cannot drop.
Rico, if he catches that ball, he could, take a swan dive backwards or fall backwards, and he's got 6 points waiting for him. Not a defender in sight. I couldn't see a white jersey within 10 yards.
And then Ren's got to get that ball up.
Yes.
He's over here. He's bowling right now.
But the defender looked like somebody got maybe a hand on his shoulder, something.
Very true.
And that was enough to slow that down. But again, maybe that time stood still for a little bit. And he may have overthought it, and boom. All thumbs.
Oh, here we go. Is that a fourth down? Oh, they got another opportunity to try it again.
Fourth and forever. So let's see if, why not? You're up 10. You got luck on your side right now. But no, it's a pooch punt. And wow, very impressive, actually.
4-yard line, maybe?
That was right around the 5-yard line. So impressive pooch punt by Renz. He's been playing some old school Madden.
First down, Arizona Spartans.
Well, you got to blow the cassette.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
To make sure it works.
That was like the red zone right there. The punt, solid setting up his team.